newspaper business.
Why did you?
Give them light and people will find their own way. I thought I'd shine a little light and help John Q. Public find his way in this dark world.
You have?
And I paid for it in spades.
Seem to be doing fine to me.
Because I like bad hours and lousy pay. Well, a single reporter who can afford one of those houses up on Heritage Village, even with no money down. I like losing my friends because I have to be too pushy to get a story, which, after it's published, results in no one speaking to me, unless to say that I've gotten it all wrong. Or to call me to tell me that they've been misquoted. And of course I did it intentionally, because I'm either some hopeless mossback or lackey of some faction or another. That's not the kind of life a gal like you should aspire to.
I consider myself forewarned.
Didn't do a damn bit of good what I just said, did it?
Are you doubting your powers of persuasion?
Yeah, I know that man. He comes in here every week with a different woman, or else he comes in alone and manages to meet a new one.
Well, sounds like a fun-loving guy to me.
The type you want your sister to see.
Well, he's exactly the type I'd want my sister to see. Especially if she'd been working 2 jobs, nose to the grindstone, with nary a man in sight. Well, mind your own beeswax and let the woman have some fun for Pete's sakes. They're only dancing. We've got work to do.
Are you calling my bluff? Is he calling my bluff?
Another round?
Bring me a shot of Red Wing in memory of Nadolski. Full house, freedom and weep.
A little of Nadolski's luck must have rubbed off on you.
What is that supposed to mean?
I thought I'd been winning big at poker.
Are you kidding? Nadolski died owing everyone at the table. The only reason we played cards with him is because he lost every hand. He was the worst poker player on God's green earth. May he rest in peace.
I'll get that bourbon.
We need another case of Red Wing bourbon. That rot gut sells like hotcakes. Whereas I don't know why we stock this Highlander scotch. We can afford to drink it. Nobody ever orders it except that rich gentleman friend of yours who's not a gentleman friend.
There was scotch in Nadolski's car.
Yeah, so?
Nadolski drank Rock Gut bourbon.
Maybe he switched over to rot gut scotch.
I don't think it was Rock Gut.
Yeah, what was it then?
I didn't see the label, but it was scotch, and I think it was the good stuff. I'm taking the night off.
Who is it? Judy Owen, Mrs. Nadolski.
Oh.
I'm sorry to bother you so late.
Well, that's all right. What is it?
I wouldn't have disturbed you, but I lost my notes on the Indians tryouts and thought maybe I dropped them in the bag I left here.
Oh, I don't remember seeing them, but you're welcome to go look.
Thank you. I won't be but a minute.
It's right over there. It's lucky I opened that cash envelope when you were here. I can imagine what Mike Sloan would have thought if he'd seen it.
Mike Sloan?
That rich developer? Yeah, he stopped by right after you left. You might have run into him outside.
I'm not sure I would have recognized him if I had. Did he find what he was looking for?
No, he said that Don was working on a sales brochure or something for him on the side, but I never saw it.
My notes aren't here either. Mrs. Nadolski, wasn't there a bottle of whiskey in with those things?
Yes, there was. I don't remember moving it. But I've been so distracted. I can't offer you a glass of sherry.
Oh, no, thank you. I don't want to drink. I was just noticing. This is a silly question, but do you remember what kind of whiskey it was?
No, I wasn't paying any attention. Why? Does it matter?
Oh, it doesn't. Not really. I'm sorry to trouble you.
Miss Owen? Were you having an affair? affair with my husband?
Oh, my word, no. I'm sorry if I gave you that impression.
No. Well, it's just that I keep thinking that he was seeing someone, and you've been by a couple of times.
I swear to you I wasn't.
I had to ask.
If it'll make you feel any better, I never saw him at the Roadhouse with anyone, except his poker buddies, or you.
Something's wrong with Mike Sloan.
What makes you think so?
Because I got everything I asked for. Work rules, hazard insurance, everything. I can't figure out what it means.
It means you're great at your job. You're eloquent, persuasive. Who could ever say no to Al Khan?
It means that there's something wrong. Mike Sloan was as distracted as I've ever seen him. Maybe he has financial problems at the plant or at the Heritage Village, but that doesn't make any sense because then he'd be even more hard-nosed.
You are working yourself into a state you're not going to be able to relax tonight.
I won't be able to relax. It's just that you're never supposed to get everything you ask for. It's not the way negotiations work. It's scary, the sense of power. It's very disorienting.
I plan on giving the Sloans a wide berth.
I'm trying to do that myself. But we're in an impossible situation. Mrs. Sloan told me to call him if Ruth shows up at the house.
Don't you dare call him.
Woman, the man is my employer.
Well, they're both our employers, but if you call him, that's taking his side.
Well, not calling him is taking her side.
But if we were going to take sides, it would have to be hers, wouldn't it?
Well, not necessarily.
Don't you dare defend him after what he's done.
I'm not defending him, and we don't know what he's done, do we? If he's done anything.
I know what I saw with my own two eyes. Him out on the town with the blonde, young enough to be his daughter, and so did you. And if Mrs. Sloan is in the house and I see you go near the telephone, I am going to warn her that he is on his way and she'll be gone again before he comes home.
Now, that's taking sides.
You took his side.
What are you doing here so late? I could ask you the same question. I've got a rewrite. What's your reason? I need to cross-check a few facts. Do you have the police report on Nadolski's accident?
I filed it yesterday.
You mind if I look at it?
Why?
You know how I got roped into taking his belongings over to the widow? Well, she's beside herself thinking he was out gallivanting with some dame when he died. I said not Nadolski, but she thinks he was. So I promised her I'd check the police report to see if there's any sign of a dame. I figure it's the least I can do. What did they find in the car?
Not much. A wallet, a watch, half-drunk bottle of scotch, a few maps in the glove box.
What kind of scotch?
Highlanders. 12-year-old.
You're here late?
Yes, I am.
I just planned to leave this on your desk.
That's,
A rewrite.
I had a feeling I might see a rewrite tonight. That's why I stayed late.
Well, so...
I'll read it now.
Thank you. I'll wait.